Coming up, we take a look at how diversity can impact an entire school.
And move into a situation that's in the red.
All this and more.
Frisco ISD-TV starts now.
Hello and welcome to Frisco ISD-TV. I'm Natasha Burklow.
And I'm Bryson Salas. Thanks for joining us. We start today's show off with It's Elementary, My Dear, where students come together despite their differences in culture. Frisco ISD-TV's Bailey Stone takes center stage with this story.
Compared to Frisco ISD's overall Asian population of 15%, Bogart Elementary stands at 59%, bringing a cultural influence to the district through its presence alone.
I think recently we have many people moving all over US to the better place. Plano and Frisco are two best cities.
Some people from India come here to see how US is like. If they like it, they come here to stay.
My first priority is the school district, and then we got Bogart, and it's amazing. It's like a family.
The communities that feed the schools on the Plano side of Frisco ISD contribute to dramatically higher Asian population numbers compared to other campuses throughout the district. Looking around their school, students notice different cultures.
So we have mostly Indians in the classroom, all from Asia. There are many Indians. We have a boy named Michael that's Russian and a boy named Eric that's Chinese. There are a lot of people from different countries.
The students choose not to put borders on their friendships.
Everyone just gets along. Everyone's really open. We recognize that different classmates celebrate different holidays, but they approach each difference as an opportunity to learn from each other. It's almost like they don't notice that they are receiving an education from a diverse school. It's just natural for them.
Everyone plays together and then they don't see any much difference. This younger age, they just follow the teacher's direction, play.
And we get along together really good, even though we're different from each other.
According to Bogart Principal Jody Davis, 21.6% of the school has qualified for the district's Gifted and Talented program, showing Bogart stands out for more than demographics.
The majority of our families here at Bogart put a very high priority on academic success, and whether or not that's due to their cultural diversity or not, I don't know. But I will tell you that in the classroom, we're teaching to a very advanced level, and as teachers, our struggle is really how far can we extend.
About half my class is Indian and they know a lot of stuff.
Upchurch feels the school's diversity provides a lesson that brings about unity.
My hope is that as they continue to advance through school and as they continue to grow, that they continue to not recognize diversity as something that keeps us apart. We're in a world that's mixed, and we're going to become adults that are also going to work and teach and live all together, and that we are together a community, and there really aren't distinct lines.
No other campus in Frisco ISD has an Asian influence as strong as Bogart's. This diverse schoolhouse enriches students' lives through cultural exposure. I'm Bailey Stone for Frisco ISD TV.
Thanks, Bailey. It's pretty cool how we may be different, but we're actually alike in so many ways.
I love how schools are coming together nowadays. Well, at Cobb Middle School, students were stuck on donating their spare change in exchange for an unusual prize. Maria Lemke has more in the middle of it all.
Cobb Middle School's annual book fair led to a sticky situation for their principal, Phil Evans. After buying books, students donated spare change to the coin drive and raised $1,500 for the Chrissy Holman Resource Library at Children's Medical Center in Dallas. 8th graders raised the bar by collecting the most money and unrolled duct tape as a reward. During the student-teacher volleyball game, each 8th grader stuck one strip of tape on Evans, and other students could donate more money for a piece of their own.
Pick your knees
up here. Up here, there's no way.
While the game took place on the court, Evans hung out on the wall. He ripped off the tape at the end of the night, and it wasn't easy. However, the school easily raised enough money to offer literary relief to patients facing medical situations. I'm Maria Lemke for Frisco ISD-TV.
Thanks, Maria. Bryson, some people may not know that you can actually earn a cord for graduation just by donating blood.
It's a red one, and it's for a good cause. I hope that a lot of students will be showing theirs off at graduation. In higher learning, Scotty Walker shows us why students are waiting in line to be a match for someone in need.
Students at the Career and Technical Education Center were given an opportunity to rescue lives.
There's a lot of people around here that constantly need blood. They always need transfusions and all of that. And donating can help them move on to a healthier life.
People don't think about it that much, but some people need just a unit of blood. Some people need more units of blood in the hospital, and even just a little bit helps.
In order to give blood, donors must meet certain criteria.
16 with parental consent. And then there is no upper age limit. You also have to weigh 110 pounds, and there's no upper weight limit. I guess just being well, healthy, not sick. And other than that, you're good.
After the bag fills up, what happens next?
Since blood is made up of a few different components, we take it back to our labs and separate all those different components. And after that, we run a lot of tests. A whole lot of tests, since there's a lot of different weird things out there. We try to test all the blood to make sure that it's good to, go into a recipient. After the tests come back good, then we send them out to the hospitals.
Seniors are rewarded for multiple donations.
But most of the schools, they do a red cord program where if you give twice, 2 donations your senior year, you would get a red cord.
Mobile units travel to high schools because they give big.
High schools, they're probably our #1 contributors to the entire blood giving process. So we come quite often. Just donating a pint of blood can help save up to 3 lives. So that's kind of how important it is.
The pints are piling up in our district. I'm Scotty Walker for Frisco ISD-TV.
I had the opportunity to give blood as well, and I'm glad I got to help. Thanks, Scotty. As the CTE Center expands, student engineers and architects were able to build on what they learned in class. Kyle Kang has the blueprint.
Career and Technical Education Center engineering students brought out their hard hats in order to get a first-hand look at their building's expansion.
In the civil engineering class, that's a class we took over there. We do almost very similar things where they have to figure out the structural load of a building.
Students enjoyed seeing the concepts they're learning about put in motion.
So we visited the construction site to apply what we've been learning in our civil engineering class and kind of see the actual product of things we've been learning about structures of buildings and various components, and we were able to actually visualize it and see the product in the real world.
Seeing the different tools and workers acted as a window to their future.
I want to be a civil engineer later on in life, and this is kind of what I would do, see it's more of a real-life application.
It seems this experience provided a solid foundation for their career and passion for engineering. I'm Kyle Kang for Frisco ISD-TV.
Thanks, Kyle. They really know how to construct their future. During the holiday season, Frisco ISD comes together to give big to a small world. Valerie Vasquez has more.
Small World serves as a guardian angel to families in need. Frisco ISD spreads their wings in a big way to help during the holiday season. The charity is aimed at assisting financially strapped families. Schools and community members donate items that the children need or want to help create memories. Don Bolin and Randy Baker have served on the board for many years to help coordinate this annual tradition.
I've been associated with it for about 14 years and on the board for the last 12 years. And it's a very rewarding feeling to give back to the community because the community is given to us as business people and families and so on.
It's part of my job, fortunately, to help them implement their programs within the school district. So I have been doing that for about 7 years. and they asked me to join their board of directors about 2 years ago.
Although Small World is aimed to help others, it is just as rewarding to the volunteers.
Seeing the expressions on the parent and the child's face when you carry things out for them, or particularly to a child when you roll a bicycle out and the child says, "Is that for me?" And yes, and the eyes get big as a saucer. That's the most rewarding.
Every bit of it is so rewarding. I just love it. Being able to make sure that children that may not have such a great Christmas morning, through the donors and the families of Frisco, we've been able to provide hundreds and hundreds of Christmas gifts for these children. And when the families come and pick up their gifts, you know, it's just amazing. And that just makes it all worthwhile.
You can see from these images that the giving never ends. With the help of Frisco ISD, Small World is able to impact the lives of others. I'm Valerie Vasquez for Frisco ISD-TV.
Great report, Valerie. Frisco ISD really knows how to put a smile on someone's face. That wraps up our show. Join us next time as we unleash a program that gets dads involved on school campuses.
And see girls suit up and take charge of a male-dominated career.
For Frisco ISD-TV, I'm Natasha Burklow.
And I'm Bryson Salas. Thanks for watching.